A friend told me about PostSecret many years ago, and at first I didn't get it. But, like a lot of things I end up enjoying, something stuck with me that kept creeping into my mind, so a few weeks later I had to go back for more. PostSecret is an art project that started in 2005 and encourages people to share their secrets on postcards. Each Sunday, a selection of secrets are shared on the blog. It's a true gem of the internet. The secrets range from silly little antics to more serious and thoughtful topics, which can really make visiting the blog a bit of an emotional journey. I've flicked through a few of the books, and even though the secrets can often be quite depressing, the entire project is one of hope, courage and acceptance. I'd actually not visited the blog myself in some years until recently. I guess I just got out of the habit. But by playing a new game, I was reminded of all the things I love about PostSecret. Kind Words is the game in question. It's barely a game, to be honest, but it is a nice thing. The main focus of Kind Words is that people write about the things that are troubling them, and then others can read and reply to it. It's all anonymous, simply displaying your first initial at the end of each note and letter. Much like when I first visited PostSecret, I was skeptical. I loaded it up, clicked through a few notes, and decided it was a neat concept, but not a game I would see myself going back to. But the next day I felt I just had to load it up again to see what new notes had been posted. Much like PostSecret, these notes can range from fairly trivial to pretty intense, and when I'm reading through them I get this feeling like I want to reply to everyone, but most of the time their problems are so far beyond anything I've ever experienced that I wouldn't know what to say. For a lot of the people who submit postcards to PostSecret, the joy comes from letting go of the secret, like physically letting it drop out of your hands, into the postbox and into the world. And I can say that is how I felt when writing my own notes in Kind Words. To just write down what was on my mind, hitting submit and knowing it's out there already feels great. But then to go back some hours later to read replies of people who feel the same, have advice, or are just supportive adds an extra layer to it. Some of the responses I've received are really nice and it feels like a lot of care was put into them. Others seem more flippant, but I haven't received a bad one yet. And after all, these are just other anonymous strangers of various ages playing a game, so not everything people write is going to be perfectly crafted advice. I'm hoping when the game releases on Steam that it doesn't lead to a spike in trolls telling everyone to kill themselves, but you can report anything you see. Whilst I do empathise with almost every note I've read from other people, there are only a handful of times I felt comfortable offering my own words of support. And I'd like to think that my replies have been well received, as I do put a lot of care and attention into them, so much so that I find the word limit to be about half what I need. But I suppose the limit is good to encourage people to get to the point rather than rambling on, which I suppose I could be a bit guilty of. As an occasionally mopey so-and-so who likes to think he can write meaningful things, no joke, I used to post quotes about my feelings on a popular blogging platform. Anyway, yeah, as that sort of person, Kind Words is a lovely little application that I'm really glad exists.